Welcome back to consecutive day 1124 of a diary of a runpreneur, and today's topic is the psychology of running and data. So please remember to give us a subscribe, share, like and comment, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise on my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultramarathon. All the information about the challenge, how you can get involved, is in the link in the comments below. Thank you as always, and let's get started. So, consecutive day 1124 of a diary of a runpreneur. And today's topic is the psychology of running and data. So it's an interesting one today because I'm walking. I've just finished another 10k pacing training run. It's the Fen Gallop on Sunday, which is my local village's fundraising run for the local school. And as part of trying to help out, I pace the event. So it's a 10k. It's 50% off road, 50% on road, and I'm the 45-minute pacer. It's quite a quick time because off-road running's significantly harder than on-road running. So you could probably say it's arguably 30% harder than a full road run. So a 45-minute time is quite a pace. It's probably equivalent to maybe 42, 43 minutes on road. But I run a lot, obviously, with the vlog run, and 45 minutes for a 10k is usually relatively comfortable. But I've done two training runs this week. One at 44 minutes 30 some odd seconds, and today I did 44 minutes and I think 17 seconds. So I'm perfectly within time. But it's hard work. It's hard. It feels harder this year than it did last, and because I paced it last year as well, and I'm just kind of questioning why it's harder than it was last year. And that's when you can start using data and looking at the runs you do, and you can look at your heart rate versus previous runs. And I upload all my runs onto Strava. I use a heart rate monitor, so I get an accurate read on how hard my heart is working, so I can see in terms of effort. And I look at my paces in kilometres per minute, so kilometres per minute. So I can kind of, put kilometres per minute as the metric of how I measure my pace. And so it's kind of playing games with my mind at the moment, because I have to take into consideration that I've been injured. I'm still injured. I've got plantar fasciitis in my left heel. I'm walking now afterwards because my calves are a little bit tight following the run. So I don't want to do any more damage to it. I need to give it sufficient rest. So I've got plantar fasciitis. I was ill, not this week, but the week last week. So recovery from illness has an impact, certainly in terms of performance. And then you're questioning, well, am I fitter? Am I getting older? Am I just not good a runner as I was last year? So there's loads of things that kind of come into the equation, and it's a difficult one because sometimes when you're running, you just don't feel right. You just doesn't feel good. Other days you run, it feels effortless, and there's no kind of rhyme or reason for that. Sometimes it's just, you feel better on certain days. You get a good night's sleep. You might feel better. It could be a million and one things. And I think reading too much into data to the absolute minutia or detail can sometimes be more psychologically damaging than good. Data is great because if you want to perform and you want to improve, you can't improve on what you can't measure. So measuring as much of the relevant data as possible, and looking at the trends, I find are more important. So in summary today, the moral to the story is measure what matters. Okay, don't measure too much that you're not going to be able to use, and it's not 100% to the point. It's to give you an idea, or data is there to give you an idea on how you're doing, how you're trending, how your fitness levels are, how you're performing, how much effort you're putting in, all these things. But in certain situations, sometimes you just have a bad day, and sometimes you just have a good day. You could be recovering from injuries. You could have underlying health issues that you might have a minor cough, or you might be struggling with hay fever. All these things can kind of take into effect on how you're performing. So the moral of the story, it's been a harder pacing runs this year than it was last. Do I think I'm a worse runner? No. I think I've been injured. I think I've been ill. I think there's a multitude of things that have played in. Training has been very slow. I've done very little speed work. All these things, so I'm not going to beat myself too much. The main thing is that I've done a couple of training runs. I'm well within time, and I should be good for Sunday, providing I stay injury free. So anyway, hope that helps, and I hope that kind of helps people kind of not beat themselves too much up when looking into data in too much detail. Yes, it is very important, but it's not the be all and end all, and you can just have an off day. That does happen. And you can have days where everything just feels great, and you can't read too much into those either. But yeah, hope that helped useful. Any questions or comments, drop me a line. I'll respond to everyone. Remember to give this a subscribe, share, like, and comment, as it is part of a fundraiser to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. All the information about the challenge and get involved in the link in the comments below. Thank you as always. Stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you again tomorrow.